All right, nothing too exciting today, although you say that every day. We're doing imaginary roots of a parabola, which you are very well familiar with. There is a parabola, and whenever we look at this parabola, we see that it doesn't cross the x-axis, and ding, 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 you know in your head, that means that the roots are imaginary, that when you do, you will see a negative under the radical. So let's run through a quick example. Here is x squared plus 12 equals 6x. Well, the first thing you want to do is set this equation equal to 0. So now we have it looking like a nice parabola. We're going to graph it. It's always good to graph it and see what it looks like. And aha, we know our answer has to be negative under the radical. So this visual shows us that if we do anything wrong in our math and we don't get a negative under the parabola, then we got to go back and check our basic arithmetic. So we're going to do the quadratic formula because I know that's what most of you like. There's my equation. There's my quadratic formula, which you should all have memorized. Remember, if Emily the 2-year-old can memorize it, then my 15-year-olds and 16-year-olds better be able to memorize it. I can pick out now my A, my B, my C, and now it's just plug and play. There's my formula all plugged in, and now I'm just going to clean up some numbers, and I can see what's coming here. If we work the numbers out, we're seeing that we're going to get a negative under the radical. And there it is, 36 minus 48 gives me a negative 12. But I'm not done yet, because we need to take the negative out from under the radical. We have to break down that radical because 12 has a perfect square in it, 4. And then we're going to clean up the radicals. And the last step we have to do is divide both numbers in the numerator by 2. Now that's it. It's just that in your homework tonight you're going to get radicals. However, I want to show you something. You guys like this quadratic formula, but to me, I like my completing the square. Look how quick this is. I know this is x squared minus 6x equals negative 12 because I have to get the x's alone. Now, this is how fast you should be able to do completing the square. I take half of negative 6. It's negative 3. So I know that's what goes in this binomial. There, I completed the square. Now, negative 3 squared is 9, so I'm going to have to add 9 onto this side, and that gets me negative 3. Now I know that it's plus or minus the square root of negative 3, because that's how I'm going to undo this square. I'm going to bring this 3 over, makes it a positive, and voila. I can get the answer that you got doing the quadratic formula in half the time. And that's why completing the square is generally easier. And that's why the calc kids do it. Bye.